All praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. I think anger is something that brothers may wrestle with. Now, some brothers may not have it as much as others, but anger is a natural feeling. But we can't allow our anger to be a fire so destructive that we destroy everything around us. Basically one bad decision can change everything. And not only change everything, it could be a permanent change. Okay? Let's jump into it. To start it off, I want to go into the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Being mad itself is not a sin. It's not a crime. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, we should be mad. We're in oppression. We're in slavery. We're still in captivity. Right? But our anger shouldn't be an anger that's destructive. Okay? Within our anger, we have to hold on to our patience. We're not going around, looking for fights. We're not going around where we shouldn't be. Speaking for myself, I'm not going around looking for fights. I'm not going around, mean mugging people, looking them up and down like what you want to do. I love peace. Always have. But within this society, it makes it hard to be at peace of mind. This world can make it to where patience being a skill that many lack. Think about it. This society tells you that you're a child basically until you're 18 years old. So this society handicaps you. So within this oppression, you're being told that you're a child until you're 18. And then from 18 to 21, once you hit 21, then it's official that you're a grown man. So you're already behind based off how the society raises you. Being a so-called black man, you're already behind, right? Being a so-called Latino and Native American, you're already behind. Within that, some of our people are doing better than others. Of course, there's always exceptions. Okay? But being under the rule of Esau has destroyed us so much to where the funny thing about it, most of our people are not even bothered by it. But us within this ministry, we're bothered by it. And then on top of that, maybe back in the world, anger was something that you wrestled with. Okay, so you come into the truth and you have to be patient. But then you're mad at the situation that you're in. And then somebody rubs you the wrong way because you might have a day where you're just, you're irritated, you're vexed in the spirit. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed, as the saying goes. And the next thing you know, you spaz out, you do something silly. That could happen. But that's why we always want to consider our ways and have patience when dealing. Okay? So being mad is not a sin. But within your anger, you have to control it. Seeing that, yes, we've been raised in a society that totally messed us up. We're sick in the mind. Let's just face it. We're all sick, man. I can't just say, oh, I'm sick. No, we all sick. You can't laugh at me because I say that. Every last one of us is sick. I'll read 7 again. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So, spazzing out off of anger, being quick to react off of your emotions, that's a sign of arrogance. That's a sign of being a narcissist. You're into yourself so much that you feel the need to have to defend yourself, right? See, naturally, we want to defend ourselves. Naturally, we want to stand up for ourselves just as we would want to stand up for those we love. And I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself. I'm not saying you can't let somebody know about themselves. Because I'm a pretty austere man, and controversy follows me. People get offended at how I speak to them, and they'll take it like I'm chewing them out or something. I've always got that, whatever. But being proud in the spirit, that's where the wanting to, throw hands, wanting to scrap with people, wanting to be a brawler, looking for problems, that comes from pride, man. Okay, we have to be patient in the spirit, which also requires a sense of humility. The opposite of humility being pride, okay? Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools. So anger can have you do a foolish act. Anger can cause you to burn the whole house down, metaphorically speaking. And then once the whole house is burnt down, you cry that you did it. The same thing that a woman would do. Okay? So we have to have a patient spirit and not react off foolish anger, which I'm guilty of that. I've done that before, but one thing about anger, it's like one thing after another just happens that just irritates you. And it's like all of a sudden these things would happen because of your anger, right? You're not thinking right. Your mind's jittery. You're just on the edge. We're in this flesh, but we have to work on our patience. Okay? So being angry is not the problem. We just have to make sure that within that anger, we keep our control. Let's go to Ephesians now. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. So you're supposed to be angry, but don't sin. Within your anger, don't curse out the Lord. Within your anger, don't be trying to brawl with brothers. Within your anger, don't be trying to make another brother's day all messed up because you feel your day's messed up. Okay? Being angry, you should be angry, seeing that oppression makes a wise man mad. Okay? Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Okay? So if you go through a day and you're angry, be angry. That's fine. But don't allow your anger to have you make irrational decision. And then by the time you lay your head down that night, throw up a prayer. Ask Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to give you peace of mind, because Satan will try to use that against you. And then when you wake up, because you went to sleep in your anger, one of the first things on your thoughts is the same thing or the same things that caused you to be mad in the first place. Okay, and now your day's already tainted because you've basically allowed Satan to get an advantage over you. Verse 27, neither give place to the devil. All right. So us brothers in this truth, we have a lot to go against, a lot of irritations and frustrations. We go through things that in reality, the common man would want to do something. But we are in a position of difficulty. And within that position of difficulty, it requires patience, because To be wrathful and full of anger, it's really stupid in the end. You'll end up doing something and then you'll regret it. And I'm sure we all can attest, we all can reflect on things that we may have done out of rage or anger. And then looking back, it's like, damn, why did I do that? That was stupid. And you might still feel the effects to this very day.
Check your phone.
Okay? So let's go to Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 16. A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame. And see, the beautiful thing about this verse, it shows you that someone who's wrathful, they can't even hide it. They're just on edge. They quick to react to every damn thing. Okay? Somebody pisses them off, they instantly just show it. They gotta let it be known, so to speak. Then they look stupid. But a prudent man covereth shame. Why? Because being angry, being wrathful, being instant in action can cause you to make a shameful decision. That's why within this ministry, it's beautiful for us to exercise our patience, and we have to keep control. All right, brothers talk about how we're warriors, but in reality, we're spiritual warriors. We're not carnal warriors. All that fighting and stuff should have been left back in the world. Okay, right now we're as sheep, accounted as prey. All right, so let's go to Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 11. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. So a fool uttereth his mind. Why? Because a fool's wrath is presently known. He can't even hold it back. There's no self-control. There's no self-discipline. Okay? But if you're angry, which is not a sin, you should be angry. You're oppressed, right? We should be angry. But, have a sense of self-control. And if you're angry about a situation, okay, let time pass. Okay, don't speak on it right away in your anger. Let your anger die down a little bit and see if your opinion still feels the same way. Because you might just be going through, just to call it straight, a little hissy, bitchy fit. And being in this flesh, we all can fall into that, man. Okay? Let's close it with this. Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. So being slow to anger, that is a skill. Being slow to anger makes you better than someone who's strong in might. Because someone who's strong in might, if they have issues with controlling their anger, imagine being a superhero and you have the power of fire, right? But one day you get so angry that you burn everything around you because you couldn't control your anger. That would be stupid. You had all this might and power to be destructive, but then you destroy everything around you. Now what's left for you? And now you have to be left to think about what you did. But someone with patience, okay, would ponder and consider before making that step. Okay. Now, it's not like brothers ain't angry and brothers don't be wanting to do things, man. Of course, we're men. We be wanting to take out our sword and chop off ears. You know what I mean? But we not in that time. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Now, I said I'd close it here, but I'm going to close it with this one. Let's go to Proverbs. We're going to stay in Proverbs. Chapter 20 and verse 22. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee. So there you go. I'm going to go on ahead and close it there and give all thanks and praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Warakak Wadash. Until my next lesson, Lord willing, Shalom.